what other liches strive to be.
Yeah.
Forgetting all your aspects, your wife, your kids, everything. All mortal attachments.
Previously last week, the heroes rising high into the snow-capped mountains, you arrived at the Amber Temple hewn into the rock of Mount Gakis. After Anthony stopped feeding some chicks with his worm, he climbed down the temple's face and rejoined the party. You all continued down the icy steps within. Cardias set a group of berserkers upon themselves, clearing the way down into the depths of this forgotten vault. In the lower floors, he made fast friends with 3 floating flame skulls who offered to guide you all to Exantir, a self-appointed tour guide of this place. Walking by the massive statue in the main hall, you all pass beneath its outstretched arm, back along the winding corridors to a small lair in which you found a lich. Who seems to be friendly. You made friends. He's a friendly lich.
This could have gone so wrong.
So at this point, the 3 flame skulls are starting to get into a bit of a Three Stooges routine. They're like Ray of Frosting each other. One will like fall down after casting a dispel, and the other one roll around on the ground like angrily.
Can I just try to take one of those?
Someone help me up, Jesus. This is so embarrassing. Someone please pick me up. I'm stuck here down on the floor. This is an asshole.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Creaks a little bit as the jaw like creaks open and then snaps shut.
Ow! Thank you. I hate being on the dusty floor. It's so annoying, this one. Always trying to get the chuckles out of me, oh monster.
Can I like look them over while they're in my hand?
What are you looking for?
Just the general state of the skull.
Looking over the flame skull, he, other than a few scrapes and, well, I can't say bruises, but other than a few scrapes, he seems fine. The green flames come back after a moment. He levitates back off.
Oh, it's like a bird.
Be free.
Fly.
Is this a bird?
You know what? The canopy might as well be. They're just pigeons.
Odd anatomy of these flame skulls. I'm sure it's totally natural, and you guys follow the dim lit, the green glow being thrown off these flame scrolls, kind of guiding your path as you wind your way through the Amber Temple, over to this room over here, at which Exanthar stands in front of it and just starts staring at the door.
Looky, remember to check your maps.
Of course, I have you guys on the wrong map. No, I have you on the right map.
I think we're on the right map.
It's the one with the fog, right?
Yeah. You guys are way over here in the left-hand, top left-hand corner. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you ping, it doesn't for some reason.
It's showing up for me.
I saw someone's ping.
Oh, that's mine.
Ah, okay. No, hold on one moment. And he gets He's like patting himself. He does the pat. He does the back pocket pat, front pocket pat. It's going down into his robes, and eventually he fishes out a small notebook, starts flipping through it.
Yeah, here it is. You have to understand, you have to take fastidious notes when you get to be my age. Oh dear.
Pulls out a small pair of horn-rimmed glasses, puts them on.
Cardaeus is gonna write that down.
The advice about growing old and taking notes?
Yep.
It's good advice.
He's getting up there. He's like hundreds of years old.
Wouldn't be able to tell. Not a crack in his face. Deliciously handsome man.
You know, the whole point of his species.
Yeah.
Yep. Incubi, that's how Incubus do.
Here it is, here it is. I can read my own handwriting. Yes, so marvelous. Yes. Marvelous.
And you watch. Door slides open. You guys see this room is amber glazed walls, a blue marble floor, and 3 amber sarcophagi standing in the alcoves. Exemthar lets himself in. Go ahead.
I remember where we left off. Actually, we were already in a room with sarcophagi.
You were, but you were in the wrong place because there was a bunch of witches in front of that door, and I wasn't ready for combat.
Now let's see.
There's my other notebook. And he starts fishing around in his robes and pulls out a red notebook.
All right. Yeah, it seems to be pretty simple. Just put your hand on the amber sarcophagus, and you should be able to talk. It says you should be able to talk with vestige within. Yes, something in there. You'll be able to speak to somebody. Yes.
He was Naya.
So you guys gain entry into this room, and you see 3 amber sarcophagi in front of you. What do you do?
Darius is gonna stay outside and just kind of warily looking.
Go touch the sarcophagi.
Okay. So, nothing happens as Exemthar and Cardius proceed within the room. Cardius, reaching a hand out, places one hand on top of one of these large amber sarcophagi, and immediately the darkness within pulses and surges out towards you. Do you feel a presence in your mind?
We're gonna greet it. It's like, oh, hello. Don't get visitors very often.
Welcome, adventurer. You seek powers. Great powers. I can help you.
Cardaeus is gonna kind of raise a brow. He's like, this is very stereotypical thing of, oh, I give you great power. Consequences.
No consequences. Free. Completely beneficial. No downsides.
And you're sure about this?
Of course. I am Savnok the Inscrutable.
Can I insight on that?
He designated himself as the inscrutable. How could you? Yes.
I don't trust.
He seems normal.
Alrighty.
Take the gifts within your mind.
And with
I
that,
see something with that. Go on.
you feel this presence reach out, and like Neo receiving a download from the Matrix, you learn the Mind Blank spell.
Ah. Like, innately, or?
You receive the Mind Blank spell cast on the beneficiary. The spell has an extended duration of 1 year. So yes, an indefinite Mind Blank on you.
Ah, cool.
I know, that's pretty fucking good.
Miss me with it, mind flayers.
Yeah.
So you feel this power come into your being, Cardias. And that is what you hear, Xanthar. Yes, this is the mini. What was it? And he flip, looks back in his. Yes, many vaults of Mavericks. They were powerful wizards, said. Continues his explanation as you go over to examine the other two sarcophagus, one in the east and the other in the south, having just touched the northern one.
I'm gonna keep writing down some as I go to touch another.
What are you writing down?
Stuff about the description of who these people were, what they did, just general history, whatever he's rambling off at this point.
This was the Grave Worm, a powerful, dark entity, Terracometus.
You touch that one and feel a similar voice reach into your mind.
Take a gift.
And you feel. And you feel hunger. A very strange hunger come over you. As two large skeletal wings erupt out of your back, giving you a flying speed of 50 feet.
Oh, wow. So do I keep my own wings, or?
You now have 4 wings like a dragonfly.
Ah, hell yeah. Move real fast.
Can move like a hummingbird.
Wait, what do I hunger for?
Well, I was about to get to that. Thank you for asking.
Ah, jeez.
Immediately, you reach down unconsciously and pick up a thigh bone. Just start chewing on it.
Oh. Oh no.
You must eat bones or grave dirt to survive.
Grave dirt?
Grave dirt. Dirt from a grave.
How fresh do the bones have to be?
Oh, well, yeah, no. I prefer my bones to be pretty fresh. I like a little marrow in there. That's a lot of taste. But, I think main thing's going to be that bone calcium nutrition.
And about how much bone?
At least 1 pound of bone or grave dirt in the past 24 hours, or you die.
Is this place covered in bones?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. It's like a Walmart. I can pick up bones, put them in a bag, and just snack on it. This is fine.
Absolutely. This is Barovia. You're never going to go hungry here.
Right?
Just
You
a
know how
little
many
bone snack.
There's so much grave dirt. I can make my own grave dirt.
And finally, proceeding to the southern sarcophagus.
I'm pretty sure this was Shami Amore, the Lady of Delights.
forget what delights are. Pleasure is a strange concept to me. I've read about it, but
Would it be wise to
sorry, you got out a bit there.
would it be wise to accept the gift from her?
All I'm getting is the question: would it be wise? Yep. Screw up.
Yeah, would it be wise?
Would it be wise?
Would it? No. Cardace is asking if it's like okay for him to accept a gift from somebody with light in their name.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Delight, as in pleasure, not light. I understand.
He's gonna
you.
slap his hand down on the coffin.
Yep. No need to be hesitant. Yep. There you go. And you feel the presence reach into your mind. A lovely woman's voice. I see you already have the powers of persuasion.
Indeed, I do.
Something to assist you in your work. And with that, you gain the spell Suggestion.
Oh wow. Again, innately or spell slots?
The beneficiary can cast Suggestion spell as an action. The saving throw against the spell has disadvantage as well. After it has been used 3 times, the dark gift vanishes, and in addition, you gain the following flaw. I can't get enough pleasure. I desire others to create beauty for me at all times. And with that, a finger, like a second pinky, erupts out of your hand, giving you 6 fingers on each hand.
I can change my appearance. It doesn't mean much.
Yeah, well, get rid of that.
Not only that, the flaw is already something I do, so this is a win-win situation. There was no flaw.
Just feel like I'm having my features accentuated.
Ooh, very nice. Wait, is it like, can I use the extra finger? Does it work like a normal finger?
You focus on it, and it slowly starts to bend a little bit. Thinking like Kill Bill. Move
So you're
your
telling
big toe.
I get an extra functional, appendage, and you're telling me that's a flaw? I think not, good sir.
Clearly, this book is flawed. This book is flawed. This is the book that is flawed, not me.
Cardace is gonna look over the new stuff he got and he's gonna poke his head out the door and he's like, "Hey, fairies, get in here! They're giving out gifts. It's free."
Varius is gonna look at the skeletal wings and Cardeus gnawing on a bone. I think
You already-
I'm okay.
You ate a rat. You ate more than one rat.
There's a difference.
You're a dog.
And
It's what you guys do, isn't it?
I will have you know I do not submit to such base needs.
But you ate a rat.
That's beside the point.
I don't understand what I mean. You don't have to eat you can eat dirt.
Dirt is not that good.
Nothing's wrong with the but okay.
To each his own. And you watch Xanthar pick up a femur, go over to Adawolf, give Adawolf a femur, and then pet him on the head. Good dog. Good boy.
See, he enjoys it.
Well, he is just a wolf.
But you don't have to take these. There's one that just gives you safety, I suppose.
I don't trust it.
I mean, I didn't get any negative stuff from the coffin that gave you mind blank, right?
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
God damn it.
As you watch, Your dear friend Cardius explained there was no negative consequences to this Norse sarcophagus over here if Mind Blank is a powerful spell. You watch as her eyes melt away,
Oh, am I blind?
leaving empty sockets. But you can still see.
Oh, that's so cool.
I
Yeah.
like the look.
I think there was.
There was no negative consequence whatsoever.
I'd like to keep my eyes.
You don't need them. It's aesthetic at this point.
Exactly.
Oh, what is missing some eyes going to do for you? You might actually look better.
I doubt it.
No one wants to see crazed werewolf eyes.
Eyes are the window to the soul, as they say.
Oh, well, isn't it great that I don't have one?
Hmm.
No windows, no one can steal your soul.
Right? Alright, so, think of all this stuff at this point. I've gotten all three of these. Nothing supposedly bad has come about of them, and I feel that you're just being, standoffish about it. I feel you should at least touch one.
I don't think I do.
Touch it, yes. Touch it. Touch
I would
it.
suggest losing your eyes. You can get prosthetics. Or we can just slap some googly eyes on there if you'd like.
No thanks.
This is strange. This isn't right. What's happened here? It's a strange time for the soundtrack to get really annoying. I apologize for that.
He just has a record. He's just been playing ambient music as we walk.
Puts his iPhone out, hits pause, puts it back in his pocket.
Yeah, this is odd. This is very strange. Why is this door open? This is all wrong.
And you guys look forward and notice that this door to the Amber Vault is indeed open.
I mean, how would we know that it's not?
I agree that it is not obvious that all the vaults should be locked down tight. However, each door that you have been led into at this point has either had an arcane lock unlocked by either the Flame Skulls or the Lich. And those doors that have not been sealed through magical means didn't look vaulty. But all these vaulty looking doors, they look like they're doors that have treasure and stuff.
Important stuff.
Okay, well, they don't have any treasure. All they have are imprisoned dark souls.
Oh, that's even better.
I know, right? Watching Exanthar, I'm going to get his name right eventually.
Xanthar.
Exanthar. Drift, well, I guess he's more of a hobble. He creaks into this room. You see, this room has amber glazed walls, shocker, and a floor of pure purplish black marble. Two amber sarcophagi stand in the alcoves to the west and east, and the third, up in the north, lies shattered on the floor.
Oh, the disrespect of some people.
Honestly. Clustered in the middle of the room are four loathsome hunched creatures. Each one has a single large, baleful eye.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Can I, how big are the creatures?
No idea what a Nothic is.
Oh,
They look like people? At one point?
that's one. But what do they look like now?
Well, they don't look like people so much.
I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
I guess we've gone too long without encountering someone.
Indeed.
Oh, woe is me. I'm last in the initiative. Ooh.
Oh my. So, it looks like it could have been human at one point, but now it looks like a horrible one-eyed cyclops monster that's all hunched over.
So, Igor.
Precisely.
Cool.
Get here. Yeah, okay. And immediately... Wait, let's see, where are they in the initiative order? Nice, nice. We're like rolling ones and twos. So, okay. Various and Adawolf, you two will be going first.
Where are the creatures?
I'm setting up the map now.
Alright.
Oh, nice. That's a good token. Use this map that I'll set up right now. And this isn't a perfectly representative room. You guys are in very tight quarters, as there are 4 of these Nothic dudes in this little tiny room, and you guys are kind of on the outside of that room. Yeah, I'd say they were all about there within range, and go ahead and picture there are as well some sarcophagi to the east and west.
It's fair.
Alright. So, Harold being first, we'll run up to this one and make a bite. 10.
10 misses.
Right. And now Farius is going to pull out the black key and activate his Crimson Right, taking 5 damage to himself.
Nice high roller.
And then running up beside Adawolf.
Pack tactics.
Strike. Unfortunately, Farius doesn't have pack tactics, but Adawolf does. 14.
14 just misses.
Ah, dang, alright.
And you see a look of surprise and shock come over the singular eye, which is quite expressive to your surprise. Like, he looks wounded, like, why are you attacking me?
How could you?
Why? Right, and then this little guy is going to go ahead and use... this thing. You feel this eye look directly at you, and you watch the pupil expand, looking into your soul windows. Shoulda got rid of those. Give me a charisma.
Bet you wish you had mind blink now, Farius.
Give me... the target must contest its charisma deception check against the Nothic's wisdom insight check.
Ah. It would be the same number.
Wow, nice roll, dude. Yep. You succeed. you are now immune to being charmed.
Hey.
Then we're going to go ahead and, I believe, got a 1 and a 2, but then that was a 14, which just comes in front of Cardius. That'll be his turn. This one over here will turn to you, Varius, and I will need you to make a deception check against the Nothic's insight.
Wait, was the first one against Ferris or the wolf?
So technically, both these spells are against all of you. So I'll need you to roll twice. And if you could, Varius, roll for
Adolf.
Roll for Adewolf, and then go ahead and roll twice for Adewolf and one more time for yourself as the second Nothic sets his gaze on y'all.
So you need a deception or...
I will need a deception check from you, yes.
Second one. And then
All right, Varius is good.
he doesn't have deceptions, it's just his charisma.
How in the world?
Hey.
All right, you're immune, Varius. I shouldn't have asked you to roll twice. All right, and now Adewolf is also immune to this charm ability.
Nope.
Cardius,
Yeah, I know.
you feel, even without your soul windows, this thing peers into you, stealing away a secret from your persons. So, neither I, as the DM, nor Varius would know this secret, but for our listeners, what secret does this Nothic learn about you?
Ah.
One
Are you
fact
asking-
or secret about the target.
I
You have no secrets?
mean, not so much secrets as I just never discussed it, so...
Yeah, these Nothics are pervs. They're trying to pry.
Mind blank actually would.
Oh, yep. You know what? You're absolutely right. Mind blank would totally protect you from this. I'm sorry. So, yeah, you feel that secret about to drift away, being pulled, and you're like, smack! No, my secret. Get out of here.
Oh, to gain information. Oh, that is true. Ah.
Yeah.
No scry. No scry on me.
I mean, if it wanted to know some secrets, it could have just asked. I know all about gossiping.
Right, and then that is going to be the end of that turn. It's going to be to you, Cardias.
Ah, cool. Can I look back at Xanthar and ask him if he's with these things?
He holds up his hands.
No, I've never seen them before in my life.
So you don't mind if they're injured?
Oh, no, please, have at it.
Got some of the flaw.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Good old giant toad. Nothing beats that.
Oh, hell yeah!
Can I tell which one of these things tried to pry into my secrets?
I'll say the front two. You got a sneaking suspicion without their eyeing ya.
Can I use telepathy to be like, hi, I've been trying to reach you by my car's extended warranty.
Well, that's fantastic. I've been meaning to extend my warrant. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
So yeah, hi, I was just, trying to see if you had any, ill intent towards us, and if so, if you could not, we come in peace. We don't mean to interrupt anything. My friend was just very spooked at your first appearance. We're not used to it. So if you could, not fight us, that would be for the best.
Of course, it is merely our custom to cast weird insight on anyone we meet first contact. We didn't mean to be rude. I apologize. Please, friends. They don't mean us any harm. Everyone, relax.
Are they being truthful about that?
You watch their companions, their shoulders relax. They seem to be standing down.
I go, Farius, we don't have to fight them. They're
It's a
just
low growl.
they're just nosy. They didn't mean any harm.
Sorry.
They all, single file, kind of like stream on by you.
Different cultures, you gotta understand, this isn't the first time that we've tried we really should know better. It's not the best foot to start off on. I apologize. Sorry, you all enjoy the rest of your time here.
And they start, like, walking out the other way.
Oh, I didn't even have to persuade them this time. They were just misunderstood. See, we would have been murderers.
Exanthar is like, well, no harm, no foul, I suppose. It really shouldn't be breaking into places that you don't belong, but get off it. Get out of here, scams. Shoo, yes. Respect the rules, honestly. Kids these days.
All the security measures and stuff. How'd you get in here?
Good question.
Farius will not sheath the sword, leaving it out and on fire.
Oh, well, you choose what you choose to do if it makes you feel safer.
It does provide a little bit of light, as the only light being given at this point is from the green flame skulls that are milling about.
You better both me and Farius have dark vision.
That is useful. And with that dark vision, you see sarcophagi, one in the east and one in the west, and both of them are labeled west for some reason.
Oh. I'll touch the west.
West of the west sarcophagus. Okay.
Yeah, west and east.
West.
What the hell's Weast,
yes.
Patrick?
The vestige within the sarcophagus offers you the gift of Delbin, the Star of Ice and Hate.
Ah, well, I do kind of contain some hate.
Same, bro.
Oh, well, I'll accept the gift. They seem like a pretty chill person.
I am the chillest to look inside yourself and know bitter hatred.
And he is going to give you a Cone of Cold spell as an action.
Well, that's the good. What's the bad? How you going?
After it's been used 7 times, the dark gift vanishes. You also, and until it vanishes, you also gain the benefit of Ring of Warmth.
Huh.
Immediately, you notice the chill. The environment stops going from a bone-numbing cold to nice.
I know, I already didn't feel that because I had the staff.
Oh, you have a ray of a frosty staff from the mage. That's right.
Yeah.
Nice.
If there's some of the warmth.
No negative to that one? At all?
No, there's a negative.
Okay.
You're just waiting for it.
You also gain a unreasonable fear of fire. So you look over at Farius' flaming sword and you're like taking steps away from it a little bit.
Can you repeat that like you cut out at the beginning?
You gain the following flaw: fire terrifies me.
Cool. So can I not use fire spells?
Oh, of course you can. You're just going to be like looking away, holding your arm like out to the side, not looking where you're shooting. No, you can still use it. Of course you can. But you do look over at Farius's flaming sword and you're like,
This is going to be really awkward when I have to go back to Avernus.
Shit.
Well, time to start going to therapy.
No time for therapy. Put your hand here. Xanthar takes you over to the west-west sarcophagus.
Oh, well, if you insist.
West-west.
Gotta touch it.
As you touch it. This was Kirad, Star of Secrets. And you feel this guy reach into your mind, and without saying anything, you gain the beneficiary. You gain the scrying spell as an action. After it's been cast 3 times, the dark gift vanishes. However, you notice that as you try and speak, your voice chokes out as a low whisper.
Repeat.
Your voice becomes a low
Oh my
whisper.
So I just can't speak that loud?
Can't speak that loud, and Farius, you notice her facial features? She has a shit-eating grin now.
Well, that was there before.
True, but it looks cruel and evil now.
You know, it was the same. You forget who I am.
Yeah.
Damn it, it looks crueler and much more pronouncedly evil.
The shadows are deeper.
Yeah, dude, much deeper shadows.
My parents would be proud of me.
Indubitably. They would love to see how their genes have just held up. No cracks, not a single wrinkle. Beautiful, but somehow very furrowed brow. Like all the furrow in the brow.
Again, I can change my appearance.
And then the furrow disappears back into normal Cardius.
Yeah.
But still, Cardies can still talk, it's just really quiet.
Yeah, I
Correct.
suppose so.
Okay.
Can't I just use minor illusion at that point?
I don't think. Can minor illusion create sound?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just
You
use
create a
that.
sound, its volume ranges from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, lines where it be whatever. And this sound continues throughout the duration. So yeah, I can use it to make voices.
Okay.
So as you go along,
Spell slot.
Varys, you notice these different things affecting Cardius, and immediately, right after they happen, he returns back into his normal form. Everything that these negative consequences seem to be pretty easily combated, at least for him.
I have telepathy too.
That is true. Various does not.
Various, do you want to touch the sarcophagi?
No.
Well, this one only makes you talk soft.
No, I think I'm okay.
Alright, suit yourself.
A good yell is good for the soul.
They're pretty cool gifts, though.
I'd like to keep my blood as untainted as it has already been.
Understandable.
Frankly, I mean, you are a lycanthrope. You understand that your blood has been altered from its original.
Altered no further,
Nope.
is what I meant to say.
Yeah, of course. Follow
Can
me.
Yeah, before we leave, can I pick up the little shards of the other sarcophagus?
Interesting. All right, you pick up the shards of the broken sarcophagi.
I'll just take them with me as a souvenir.
Of course, might be able to find how these were constructed, maybe. Discovering the kind of magics that were used to imprison these dark vestiges. Could reverse engineer it. Learn how to free them and capture their souls.
Oh, yes. So where's the soul that was in this one? Is it just floating around now?
You watch as you remove your hand, the dark, tiny, small darkness that was in the center move away from where you put your hand back to the center.
I want.
What do you want to do to that soul?
I want to grab it.
You reach back out and touch this amber sarcophagus again, and immediately it rises back up to your hand, starts to communicate. This time, almost confused, like it doesn't know why you're contacting it again. This was the sarcophagi that said nothing, and while you feel its curious presence look back at you, it is perplexed why you would try and contact it again.
Can I take it with me?
You figure that through your examination of the broken sarcophagi, you realize that that vestige is no longer contained within that shattered prison. You figure if you do enough damage to one of these sarcophagi, there might be a moment in which you could harvest the soul before it scattered to the cosmic winds.
I'll keep that in mind, but can I take this particular one and put it in one of the jewelries that I got from witches?
Give me a Arcana check, please.
Cool.
You're sure it's possible, but looking down at the witch's eye, which click, click, click.
Oh, not
Yep.
that one, just piece of jewelry.
You do have some rather fine pieces of jewelry. None of them would be a suitable container for a soul, however, without the proper incantation. There's no obvious way to put this soul into any of the jewelry. However, you do have a method of storing souls, if I'm not mistaken.
I can store. Yeah. It never really specified. I can just store the thing that I want.
All right, then you would know how to do this. You would also know to complete the extraction from that soul, that dark vestige from the amber sarcophagus. You would have to destroy its prison, the sarcophagus itself.
The other ones?
Each one that contains a vestige in which you'd like to harvest, you'd have to destroy the sarcophagus.
Okay, I'm focusing on the one that is already destroyed. At full floor.
That soul, while still present in the Amber Temple, drifts around. Like so many of these other thousands of souls, these darknesses twist in the very fabric of this place. With that Arcana check, you're not sure how to grab them and stuff them in your soul bag, but... And you also see Exanthar looking over you, looking at you, look at the broken sarcophagi, looking back at you. Might not be super happy if you try and start breaking the sarcophagi right in front of him.
Oh, well, I'm not going to break them. Actually, can I ask for his opinion on how to get the stray soul into, like, a proper, vessel, I suppose?
Well, I suppose there's a way. Of course, there would be a way. Let me check my notes.
Flip, 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 flip. And he starts going back to his notes. He has a jeweler's mask on at this point. He's like flipping down 4 different rows of glasses, of spectacles on top of each other.
It's here in my notes somewhere. Yeah, we'll walk in research. Classic walk in research.
I just love how he moves his token. It's just so nice.
And as you guys exit the breached vault and come back out into the corridor, Heavy footfalls shake the walls around you.
Of course.
You guys look up and you see a big-ass stone golem with an eagle's head walking directly towards you. Its large, beaked snout turns over your direction.
Various is just gonna like turn his head over to Cardius. I'd like to see you talk your way out of this one.
Oh, well, just you watch.
Say you're about to give him an earful if he had any ears.
Or a soul.
I mean, they can speak the language of their creator.
Yes.
All it is for it to understand me.
Will listen.
Well, yes, that is the question, but you don't know till you try, you know?
So, how are we trying to negotiate with this automaton?
Well, can I look it over? Oh, Jesus, it's very large. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem hostile in any sense?
When it was just milling about, you guys came around the corner, hearing its footsteps, looking up. You watched as it turns its head over to you. You watch as the stone eyelids half furrow and the hands ball up into fists as it starts lumbering down towards you.
Of course, of course, of course.
So it could be friendly.
Mm.
Totally allow a free persuasion or a don't kill us talk.
Oh yeah, I'll attempt that. Carter's gonna walk up to the golem, in no form, try to be like intimidating. He's gonna try to be as friendly and accepting looking as possible given his new set of circumstances. I've been rolling really bad today though. Going to approach the golem and he's gonna try to get its attention using telepathy. But hi, good evening. It seems that you are, harboring some very hostile intents towards me and my party. And well, like I said, it'd be nice if you didn't. You see, we are here legally, I suppose. We're not sneaking in here or anything. You have nothing to worry about from us.
Careful, Cardius. That one has been out of order for a while. Please stand back.
Ah, Jesus Christ! Of course, it's one of the malfunctional golems. Ooh, heaven forbid we have anything under control here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've really let the place go. I apologize.
And you watch both of the golem's arms go up over its head, interlock its fingers, and start like leaning all the way back to like do a double-handed slam, like in those old 50s fighting movies where they're like doing the James T. Kirk like double-handed swing into someone's abs.
Quick, does spell magic work on golems, or are they not bound by spells?
They're not
Let's find out.
spells, they're automatons.
I'd rather not. I'd rather think about this logically. So is it just angry?
Some of the golems are magically constructed, other are mechanical. This one in nature seems to be hewn from amber rock substance.
Ah, of course.
Condition immunities: charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poisoned. Well, I guess it is a rock.
God, it had to be a music charm, huh?
Yes.
The one thing I'm good at. Ooh.
Thought I'd give you a heads up, but yep, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and ask for initiative.
So Ferris, yes, good luck. I can't do much here. Yeah. Go stab it with your, fiery swords.
Yes. Not as good initiative this time.
Cardius, I know, it was like backwards. You're going to be going up first.
Oh no. Does it look upset?
You watch as the beaked horn eyes like furrow even more. Really squinting at you now.
I'd prefer not to be angry, so if you could, chill out.
Calm emotions.
Yes.
It's a fail. It's a fail.
Be calmed.
You watch as the eyes open up, and now they're just huge. They are just now huge saucers of red. You see that it is no longer angry, but continuing forward with balled fists.
Damn it.
It's really going to be calm as he smashes you guys.
Well, I tried. That's all I can do.
Adawolf.
Adolf is gonna run up. There. I don't know. Their count is in combat range?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Take a chomp.
Take a chomp out of this amber popsicle here. That is going to hit.
It's an 8.
No, not 17. Sorry.
Yeah, the 17's for COVID initiative.
Oh, okay. I'll put him in. Yeah, should have. Thank you. But yes, 8 will miss.
That's all.
I thought direwolves had 2 attacks.
No,
And
they
nope.
never.
Yeah, my bad. That's going to be Sapien's turn.
Plonk. How big is the golem?
It's pretty big.
Oh,
Large construct, unaligned.
unaligned my ass.
Clearly, he's aligned with our enemies.
Obviously.
He has no alignment. He just follows orders.
Well, who's giving him orders?
Mm.
Right. How tall is it?
Trying to find in the rule book, it probably wouldn't tell me. A large creature, call it about 15 feet.
Oh.
Between 10 to 15, yeah.
Can I have the frog jump on top of the golem?
Oh, yeah. He's a frog. He's a giant toad. Not even gonna make you roll. He boing, jumps on top of this thing.
Yeah, no, they have standing leap. So.
Long jump is 20 feet. His high jump is up to 10 feet. So yeah, he jumps like up onto the shoulders and pulls himself on top of this thing.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna bite.
Jump a jump. You have advantage. A 20 will hit.
Coolio. Oh, but they can't be poisoned. It means nothing. 9 piercing.
9
Blood.
piercing. Double
One
check
moment.
on that immunity to poison damage. Yes, immune to poison damage.
There's a it doesn't matter much since piercing doesn't work on a rock, but it has a added 4 to the damage. So 9 to... Yeah, 13.
He's
13.
13 plus 4. Also,
Yeah.
I believe
golems are resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
I don't know if the code counts as magical or not.
Nope. Well, in normal circumstances. I don't know about your summon stuff.
Well, they start off as physical beings, so I don't think they have anything different from what they started off as.
So yeah, probably not.
Yeah, just a regular toad.
All right. I'm gonna say it doesn't do as much damage as this giant toad biting the head off this golem should do, but does something. All right, Cardius, you're up.
I already.
Why did I write Cardius twice?
Nope, I went first and I did calm emotions and it didn't work.
Thank you.
You mean
Various.
Various? Yeah, okay. And run up beside Adolf and take 2 swings.
Swipe, swipe. 20 will hit.
Live fire 8 slashing, 1 radiant.
Fire, 8 slashing, 8 magic slashing? Because you're slicing it with fire slashing magic? Ooh. 14, I've got it. It's gonna be the golem's turn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to go into hybrid form.
Right, you watch as the furry poof ball, yeah, you transform.
Yes. No werewolf fairies.
And as you transform, Cardius, you watch your friend morph into a half-wolf form, and then...
Also this.
Also what? Oh, whoa. Brand of castigation?
Castigation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Whoa, this is a lot.
Yeah.
Damage a creature with your crimson right. You can choose your arcane brand of wow. Okay. All right. I will go ahead and take your word that you just did something really badass, and it has some cool stuff.
As I slash it into it, like some of the blood that was kind of still on the blade underneath the flame sears a small brand into the golem.
And a blood-red sigil begins to pulsate on its amber form. Oh, that's so cool. This thing will turn over to you, Farius, and you guys watch as the fur erupting out of Farius begins to slow, and he starts moving in slow motion. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, Farius?
I can attempt. 5.
And Adolf and Sapiens, please make a wisdom saving throws as well.
A 7 for Adolf.
Oh no.
We do not have very much wisdom.
Alright, Sapiens is fine. However, Adolf and Various, you feel your movements like through amber themselves, like molasses, honey. Your reactions, you can't use them. Your speed is halved. And you can you can't make more than one attack a turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got slowed.
Yeah. That is really unfortunate.
Action or a bonus action, not both. Effect lasts 1 minute. Target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn to end the effect on a success.
Alright.
That is going to be his turn. Back up to the top. Cardius, you see your friends. Oh, I get 2 multi-attacks. Ooh, okay. I like a nice round number, just a straight +10. Make it easy as hell on me. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a pretty good spot to take a break. You guys down for a break?
That works for me.
Cool. Yeah, let's take a 5-minute break. Come back here in 5 minutes, and then we'll finish up this baddie.
Alright. See you in 5.
This one samurai shampoo. That was pretty
Indeed, indeed.
very nice. Continue on.
I definitely saw it on Samurai Champloo for the first time too, but the band, New Jabis? Not sure if I'm saying
I like
that
the
right.
opening. I just love the entire soundtrack for that.
Amazing soundtrack, word.
I think I had Chica like wake up alarm for a while.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 5-minute break. Okay, but I'll be out.
Yep.
Yeah. This evil amber abomination hurls its mechanical arms towards you all. Ah, yes. I believe it was Cardius's turn as we have arrived back at the top of the initiative order.
Yeah. I wish to use a cone of cold.
Woo, first dark vestige getting used. All right, go to
I
cold.
got it off staff.
Oh, snap! Staff usage!
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
See, this
Probably.
thing has no damage immunities to cold, so that
You-
will be Constitution saving throw. Fail.
Oof. And
48 damage?
Oh wait, you guys are in the vicinity of the cold?
it's a 60-foot cone, yeah.
Wild.
Hold on. Feel like we can, feel like we could snipe this guy. How much movement do you have?
They don't have enough. They were slowed.
I'm asking you, Cardius, how much movement you have if you would like to.
Help them?
I suggest, as a possibility, moving to this location. Anywhere to the side, so you don't have to.
Oh, well, yeah, I could move all over them if I wanted to.
You do have a movement speed of 50 feet flying.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So-
Worry not, my compatriots. I shall spare you.
Thank you. Much appreciated. I would have killed my wolf and put me into bloodlust.
Oh.
With your very strategic maneuvering, you.
Actually, can't I just cast this from the air?
Of course.
And you can just catch the very tip of the cone.
Just feel a brisk breeze waft by you as you see this thing get onslaughted by a frost storm. It's a hefty hit. I'm going to start needing a calculator if you're going to hit him like that.
48 cold.
Got the damage. Sorry. A little too into the sound effect.
I'll do it again.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. Hello Wolf.
Well, he has advantage now because he has allies within 5 feet.
Indeed.
Gonna
Good
try
old tactics.
9.
Oh, how appropriate.
Why you hurt me, Dice? Why do you hurt me like you do?
That is unfortunate.
Very much so.
It's gonna be over to the giant toad sapiens.
It's gonna do a bite.
Nom. Yep, that'll hit.
14 piercing, I guess. Just ignore the poison. Oh, what is that good for? Ooh.
Right, and the target is now grappled as you watch the giant toad's tongue wrap around its head.
I can't grapple it if it's bigger than me.
No, it doesn't look 100% effective. It kind of looks like a lasso on a bull.
Even that's effective.
Less effective.
Yep, he's getting thrown around a little bit. He's like a cowboy on an angry bull. Just can't quite get that knot to slip in right. I'm all over the place. Various?
And take 2 swings.
Waka waka.
Hey.
27 hits. That second melee attack you go for, and you're like, oh no, I'm slow.
Right.
But
Can I
nice
still
hit. That's a
roll an
natural
action?
20.
You
Fuck.
can slow. Just one action or bonus actions. I guess extra attack counts as part of one action.
You're right. I'm mistaken. Go ahead and take your second attack. Which you did? I'm sorry. Oh, go a little slow today. But yeah, you have 2 attacks, 1 action. I'm sorry.
That was my mistake for just automatically doing it. But yeah, I think. Anyway.
Fire, fair, roll might. Ooh, that's a tough one for me.
Yeah. So.
14. All right, I've got the damage. Yeah, so you watch this guy.
Extra 1 point. The Because the fire damage is from the Crimson Rite, and then Feral Might is an additional +1. So it shouldn't have just been 1. It should have been at least a minimum of 2.
All right, let's bump it up to 2 because Roll20 doesn't know how to fucking roll dice. And then, I'm not doing this math correctly,
It's 15 damage in total from fairies.
50 damage total, but he rolled a nat 20, so that would be 30, correct?
That's not
No, the
no.
Roll20 does it to where it just doubles the dice, not the number.
Oh, I'm just going to be mad at Roll20 now to cover up how dumb I am. Roll20. All right, I've got the 50 damage. Alrighty, movement, bonus actions? Oh, wait, you're slow.
You knew that.
I know, I was just being mean. This golem.
And then growl. Slow growl because slow.
I feel like someone revving up a car.
I really want to try and growl slowly, but I'm gonna let that by. Walk right by.
You've done everything so far. Might as well.
No, I can't. It would be too silly.
It's too late.
Okay. Well, this one, since it currently has a toad wrapped around its head by the tongue, it's going to reach up and try and slam the toad on its face. 12?
Is that against the toad's strength?
It is against the toads. I am swinging to hit him with a slam attack. So it'll be against his AC.
Ooh, that is, yeah, that'll hit.
12 hits him?
He's a very squishy frog.
That is surprising.
11 AC.
Is the toad within 5 feet of fairies?
Yes,
No.
just.
That's because he's on top of the.
That's right. He would be up on top of the stone golem. I'd say about 10 feet away, just out of 5 feet.
So, can I do the thing then?
Of course. What would you like to do?
Never alone. It lets me teleport my Shikigami.
As this massive amber fist goes up to smack your toad friend right in the face, you teleport him out of the way.
He's like, yeah, 10 feet over by me, so let me just boop. It's mine now.
Wow. That's pretty strong. Okay. Oh, you're gonna take damage? Never mind.
Suppose so.
You see for a moment when this amber golem sees this thing teleport, its eyelids want to furrow, but then they pop back open. Nope, no, he's feeling calm as a cucumber.
Alright, so that's 15 damage for the frog.
Why is the frog taking damage?
Oh,
Thought he
wait. So,
teleported.
oh, well, never mind then. No damage on the frog. It's fine, I guess.
Well, he hit a frog, but the frog immediately turned into a log.
Oh, God, substitution.
Second attack, 22 on you, Farius.
That hits.
It's gonna, wow, 2 8s on that one. It's gonna be 26 damage.
Alright. And he takes 4 points of psychic damage because of the brand of castigation.
Oh, snap, that's pretty good. You watch the brand flare, and the golem reaches over and itches at it. No effect.
Oh, what? Are they immune to psychic now?
Yes. It's a robot.
That's unfortunate.
I hate this thing.
Stupid block of crap.
It started off when I couldn't lay down the charm on it.
That's where it all started. You knew it'd be a problem as soon as you couldn't. Yeah. Cardius, back to you.
Oh, well, I already told you what I was going to do. 1 moment.
Soon as I couldn't seduce him, I knew this was going to be an issue.
Cortez is gonna just stay where he is when he casts the first one. He's gonna prepare another cone of cold.
Cone of cold.
As you did not heed my warning earlier, you will be punished for your hubris.
No, I think he saved.
Yeet.
Thank God he saved. Holy God damn, this cone of cold is hitting.
You still take half of the damage, so 22.
I've got the damage. This thing is
I
starting
have
to
more.
No. Go ahead.
Oh no, I mean like I can cast this a couple more times.
Damn, man. Yeah, you watch this thing get iced over. Films of ice start developing its cracks and joints. It's moving a little slower. It's looking beat up.
Coolio.
Atta wolf.
Another bite. That's all he could really do. Hey, 23.
That hits. Nice roll.
Just get stuck to the frozen golem.
Be 9 piercing damage, and it must. I think they're immune to being knocked prone. So. 9 piercing. That is not magic.
I don't know how he'd be immune to knocked prone. His condition immunities are charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poison. So you watch him lean slowly back.
Yeah. I think there's like, I don't know if there's like a size thing or whatever, but like usually it's only one thing larger than you.
That's too cool. We gotta go for it. Adawolf jumps at his neck and tears at him back and forth. The golem starts windmilling both his arms backwards and then slams his ass into the ground. He is prone.
Well, it is a large construct, and Adawolf is a large wolf. So.
Oh, he's a dire wolf.
Oh wait, this thing is only large?
Correct. The golem is only large.
Oh, then yeah, he's grappled.
It still has a tongue wrapped around his head.
Yeah, I thought this was ineffective grappling. No, Sapiens is large.
Ha ha!
He also teleported him away, so I think the grapple is.
Oh yeah, at this point, yeah. But now I know for future reference.
Yeah.
I could eat that thing if I wanted to.
You could, but it might be like digesting a rock.
They do that anyway.
Feel like I delivered that joke a little too much. I really tried to sell that one.
So
It's
it's now
Sapien's
prone.
turn. He is prone.
Cool. Means all melee attacks have advantage.
Advantage did not matter.
No, it didn't.
Unfortunately, as Sapiens tries to reach down and nibble at him, he just gums him a little bit.
This is a threat.
That would be Various.
Alright. 2 swings. I forgot to be making my. Forgot my saving throw from the last turn. Really slow. Oh. 26 and an 18.
Both hit.
No, now it's not even adding the fire damage. What's going on?
What happened to my fire damage? There it is.
Additional 2.
2 plus 11, 13 plus 18, which would be
31.
1 plus 5, 36.
Yeah.
That's going to do it. You tear into this thing, and it is fatal damage. How do you want to kill it?
So as it falls prone from Adawolf biting its ankle and yanking its giant stone foot out from under it, Fairies is just gonna kind of like jump on top of it, slash across the legs, and then one straight into the part where the stone connects the head.
and you hit something critical, some kind of gearing within its neck. You hear it and pulling it out. With Adawolf in one direction, pulling him in one direction, and you pulling on the head, you tear this amber golem apart, sending all these shards of amber glass all over the room.
Hop off of its corpse and walk over and give Adawolf a pat on the head.
You guys are out of combat. The flame skulls drift up slowly.
Terrible thing. Can't believe that thing's still operational. Piece of garbage. Tried to squish me, you know.
Unfortunately.
No
Cardea's gonna
respect.
dismiss the toad.
Various will remain in hybrid form for the time being.
Cardeas is gonna reach into his backpack and pull out. Let me see if it's still. It is the soft bouncy ball that he got from the toy shop.
Oh, you got a ball from Blinksies? Okay, what's that? I don't remember what this does.
Gonna throw it past fairies.
Does the slow effect fade as soon as it went down? Or is Fairy still slowed?
It should only have lasted a minute.
Effect lasts 1 minute, so it doesn't disappear as the golem dies. It takes a while to wear out. You try and catch the ball as it rolls by, but you're still a little shaking it off. You're still getting it back.
Maybe a couple wisdom saving throws to try and end it early? Or no?
Of course.
You want to hate? I don't think haste automatically counts.
It'll be a 13, I didn't have advantage.
17 DC. You try and shake it off. You're like doing breathing exercises, you're meditating, and then everything's in fast motion still. It's weird.
See if Adawolf can get out of it. No. Until 4.
Cardeas will pick up the ball and start tossing it around while they deal with their problem.
Ferris will just kind of sit for the minute.
Do you want a health potion?
You have some.
44 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. Take that. 16.
Oh, nice roll.
I gave you 2, so.
Says you guys lick your wounds for a moment.
Hold on to the second one for now.
What wounds?
Fair. As some of you lick your wounds, and other of you look at yourselves in the mirror and primp.
You just. That's exactly what he does.
Gotta make sure you're looking your best at all times. Clothes make the man, and I make my clothing top notch.
Can I ask
Next.
how many wizards are around here? Were?
Thank you for clarifying. 0 wizards currently, but in the past, this was quite a suppository of knowledge. A great library exists within these halls, and we used it to train and teach new wizards in the ways of magic and how to sequester and suppress the evil vestiges contained within this place.
So, are the corpses of the wizards all in those amber sarcophagi?
Oh, no. None of the wizards are actually imprisoned in the sarcophagi. These vestiges, strange, unearthly powers, imprisoned for their dark knowledge within the amber. Had to sequester them, hide them away from the world, lest their evil spreads and permeates through the world, I think. I'm really fuzzy. Honestly, I'm making up half of this.
Should you not be concerned about the one who's just roaming around on the floor currently?
No, there's no one here anymore. I am the last wizard.
Oh no, I'm talking about the dark vestiges that were meant to be kept away from the...
Yes, what about them?
That one's out of the sarcophagi.
Yes.
Is that not concerning in the slightest?
No, not at all. I would have the darkness spread over the entire world. You have to understand, I was not one of these original mages here, guarding these things, keeping them away from the world. No, not at all. I came here later, searching for the knowledge of how to live forever. Thank you. Yes, I did accomplish that. Quite impressive, I know. I came here and learned of this place, drawn by its dark powers, and discovered everyone had died. So I rose them from the grave to help me spread the knowledge. Once their task was to hide it away, now they aid me in distributing the dark knowledge to anyone who comes in here and asks for it, such as yourselves.
That Strahd also came through here.
He did. Yeah, wait. Hold on. Ready? Flip. Going through his notes. Yes.
Guillaume goes for actual notes.
I've got notes here somewhere. Yes, Strahd was here. It says on, nope, not so much the date, but he was here, surely. Seems like he got the gift of vampirism here. Vampire? What's a vampire?
It is a undead, I'm sure you know of them, who go around drinking people's blood, being disrespectful, and living in coffins and stuff all alone because they can't find love lives.
Yes, I helped him gain this power. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And where did he gain the power? How did he gain the power?
This way, I'll show you. This way.
Starts leading you guys back into the main chamber. And as you guys come back into this main chamber, through this hallway, you see a cloaked figure standing in the middle of the room, about where Sapien is over here. Arms outstretched towards the giant 40-foot-tall statue, raised in a prayer of supplication. You see him take something out from his pocket, raise it above his head. It's a frog. He lowers it down into his mouth and swallows the frog whole.
I feel conflicted upon seeing that.
It's not a toad, it's a frog.
Well, yes, there is that differentiation, but at the same time, they're part of a similar family.
Sapien seems disturbed.
He should be.
Oh, that's odd.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Rahadin, what are you doing here?
Yes, hello, Zenithar. I didn't realize you had guests. Who are these people? Oh, scratch that. I know who they are. You're showing them around then, are you?
Yes, of course, that is my duty. I show everyone who enters here the great gifts and knowledge of the Dark Ones. The powers here have a desire to spread their...
Yes, I know, Xanthar. You've showed me around many times. No need to repeat yours.
I'm sorry, I do that. I apologize.
Oh, no, don't let him tell you otherwise. You keep repeating what you want to repeat. He is not the boss of you, and you are a free man.
I don't want to be a broken record. You understand, I little forgetful. It's the dementia setting in.
But you say it with such prowess and dedication that it's enjoyable to hear you state it every time.
Fake it till you make it. That is my motto. I mean, honestly, if you can have the confidence, you could really get away with quite... So... I see that you all are still traveling with the girl.
Who?
At this point, Ireena, who has been tailing your party, shrinks around the corner at the mention of her name. Why don't we come to a bargain? You go ahead and hand me her, and I'll let you live.
I'm just gonna glare Ireena down. But can I roll an intimidation for that, actually?
Absolutely.
What do you want?
Am I given any form of advantage because of my new appearance, or is it just regular?
I'll give you advantage this one time because your features are so fresh and recently altered.
It didn't matter.
Frankly, this individual is a evil Strahd minion, and I don't really feel like being. Oh fuck! Okay, I'll shut up. I'm sorry, Cardius. I'll be quiet.
Honestly, you caused nothing but trouble. What brought you to tail us of all things? Not only that, you realized how dangerous it was. We told you to stay put in the comfortable inn, and yet you chose to be, how do I put it, disobedient and follow us anyway. Honestly, I'm surprised you're not dead at this point.
Cardius, please, I think you're being a little too rough on that.
And you're still here. I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Yeah, goodness gracious.
Of all people.
How are these people just tailing us? How do we not find out about it until it's convenient? Where is their stealth roll?
Arius has an 11 perception, so it's not that surprising.
Okay, you may have very bad perception, but I have a 16.
How does a werewolf have an 11 in perception?
Has very low wisdom.
Goodness gracious. Oh, okay. I just gotta make sense.
Only in hybrid. Well, I have advantage on, like, if I'm trying to smell or hear something, but otherwise it's just normal.
You do notice the faint waft of a lady's perfume and fear. As Rahadin takes a step forward towards you all, you see his gray, vampiric features tighten.
What do you want with her?
We already know what they want. We know what it is.
I want to know his specific reasoning.
Oh, yes, my...
We all know where each other stand. I serve my master Strahd faithfully. He needs the girls for his plans.
Furious will take a defensive position in between that guy and Ireena. Sword still out and on fire.
It's gonna raise an eyebrow at your flaming sword. Vampires don't like nothing. They especially don't like flaming swords.
Or werewolves, I'm sure.
It's some beef between you guys and the great-great-grandparents and such.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Van Helsing.
The combat statue.
All right, well, maybe a bargain. Perhaps there's
Cardace is forward at the mention of a bargain.
That's wonderful. I knew you could be reasoned with. How about, let's see, I'll promise you 500 souls for that one girl.
Cardace is gonna think it over. He's gonna check through his little, I guess you would call it a little black book, see how many he actually needs.
something I could offer you? Perhaps a cure to your lycanthropy? A return back to your life as it was?
My life was terrible before this. I think I'll keep it.
Not very easy to negotiate with, are you?
No.
Cardaeus is gonna look up from the notebook and he's like, alright, well, 500 souls is quite generous. What quality are these souls?
Mint condition. I still have them in the box.
Oh, yes. Where are they from?
You see him spin and reel for a moment. He's clearly thinking off the top of his head.
We have grown up an inventory of souls for trade here at the castle. Won't be an issue if you're able to make your way to the Ravenloft estate.
More specifically, I do not just accept peasant souls, is what I mean. Are these souls of astute standing?
I see you drive a hard bargain. 500 noble souls is the price then. You have an agreement.
He's gonna look back at Ireena, look at the vampire, look back at Ireena.
Various will step in front of any line sight and have Adderwolf flank around the other.
I would very much like for this to not get violent between us. I did enjoy your, compatriotism.
And yours, in some regard. I'd rather not fight you either, but I will not negotiate with vampires.
I hold no standing in between the two of you. I simply want my own, personal things done. I have no real attachment to this woman. And if anything, she's caused more of a burden than anything.
For existing and just trying to live her life, it's not her fault.
Actually, it might very well be her fault.
I was getting so stoked as it was getting tense between you two as the Bioshock music kicked in. I was like, oh, you're fucking awesome.
And how would it be her fault?
Well, firstly, we never had to get involved with her. We've gotten nothing but bad luck being around her, and if anything, I don't think she ever enlisted our official help. Just what are we doing this for? Why would we want to get on the bad side of Strahd just for some random female?
On an unrelated note, I believe that my brother Ismark would be quite pleased if he'd learned that you had protected me.
And just what standing does Ismark have?
I thought you and Ismark were... You know what, I guess you were just... I'm sorry, I thought your relationship was different. My apologies.
Oh, don't you go off doing that.
You see, this was a weak ploy on her part. She is, disappointed that it landed so flatly.
Mm-hmm.
He's an incubus. He does as he pleases, with whom he pleases.
Oh, but you don't have to...
Surprise.
Fine. Ismark was but another body among the many. I feel no sort of connection towards him. He wasn't even that great of a lay, to be honest with you.
That's harsh.
Ah, well, it's true.
That's strange. When we were children, he had the fattest... No, wait, hold on.
Oh, no.
In any case, I warn you all now that my master has found a way to defeat the dark powers, and no longer will they be able to hold Strahd here in a prison. He will return to the material plane and wreak havoc and death like never before seen in the material world. And you will all bear witness.
So, Farius, if we would like to take a quick look. You hear what is going to happen if we attempt to, go against this, vampire, the Strahd, as it, just because we want to save this one girl. But do you expect to get in her pants, Farius?
No, It's just all the more reason to stop him.
Do you feel like we are capable of doing so?
Potentially.
Uh, I don't accept. But are you sure, without a benefit of the doubt, that we are capable, us here, us two right now, with our current power, of defeating Strahd?
Anthony is here. He ran scared last time.
Yeah, let's fuck shit up, guys. I'm here.
I'm not quite one who enjoys going into battles I'm not sure can be won, if you haven't noticed. I'd rather avoid conflict.
I have noticed.
Yet you expect me to protect this Ireena woman, but nothing other than it would be the right thing to do.
Not just her, but all of the humanity.
Well, when was it ever stated that all of humanity is in peril?
Just now by him.
He just said he was being released.
Onto the material plane to wreak havoc and potentially turn everyone into vampires.
Well, just because he's going to wreak havoc does not mean that... well, I see your point. What's wrong with everyone being a vampire? They get to live forever.
There are many things wrong with being a vampire.
Besides, there's no sun in Barovia.
There's sun elsewhere.
Well, I doubt these people were ever going to leave Barovia in the first place.
Still, I would not stand by when my mission was to come here and free Barovia from Strahd's brain anyway.
So that was your employ from the beginning. It was never about your Ireena. She was just convened for you.
In a sense.
Well, our goals are not so aligned here.
It would seem.
This is useless. I will see to your demises in time. And then your names will disappear.
Whew. And he whips his cloak around really cool and starts retreating back up the stairway.
Ooh, so edgy.
Seriously, that fellow was very strange. Edgelord, that one. Anyway, follow me this way.
And he ran scared just like his master.
Little bitch, that one.
Oh god. I was expecting that.
Varys is just gonna glare at Cardius as they walk.
That little bit of tension in the air, you guys continue through the Ember Temple. The majesty of the golden arched hallways, high ceilings, fade in real time as the haunting reality sinks in. Shattered statues of long dead mages you walk behind the lich Exanther, creaking through the open prison. As he hobbles down on the marble steps. He stops, gazing down an empty hallway. I don't remember. That was my best Gandalf.
Jeez.
Don't remember this place. But on he leads, shambling down the corridor, murmuring in a low voice to no one in particular, a routine as a tour guide seeming familiar to him, jostling loose the occasional memory. Suddenly, darkness in your peripherals make you turn as rushing upon you black shapes fill the room into a void of complete darkness. Tick, 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 crick, tick. You hear Exanthar's gait continuing as he murmurs, mixed with the thousands of shadowy voices. The darkness retreats, and you all continue through the Ember Temple. That's where we're going to leave it this week. Thanks for playing. Good night.
Great.
Well then. Interesting.
Very much so.
Thanks, guys.
Various already distrusted Cardius for going with the night hag.
Oh, it was only you guys who didn't like. They are making a profitable business. Who are we to stop them?
A profitable business that is hurting and murdering children.
Okay, well, their parents didn't have to become addicted.
You realize the pies are specifically made to make people addicted, right?
I mean, they didn't have to eat them.
They're
Night hags are very particular about similar things to what Cardius does: charm and persuasion.
Well, stuff happens in life. You can't prevent everything. There needs to be some bad for the good to show.
Yes, that does not mean that good will not combat the bad when it is found.
Besides, no one really dies in Barovia. You come back.